Nokia is trying to reach as much customers as possible, and it reflects on the way it develops the multimedia N-series phones. This is the N76, which is the slimmest N-series device, measuring less than half inch, which makes it slimmer than the Razr. The phone resembles the popular Motorola also by the flat metal surface of the internal keyboard. When the phone is closed, you will notice that it has music dedicated keys on the front, below the external cover display. From here you can start the radio, open your music library and play songs. But that is not all, as you can also use the camera while the phone is closed, or even access its settings menu. You will hear the music from the speaker opening at the bottom, or to your headphones connected to the standard 3.5mm stereo jack on the top. Here is the mini USB port and the power key. On the right, similar to other N-series devices, are the volume rocker, gallery and camera shortcuts. Open the phone to access its full functionality. Here is the main display with size of almost 2.5 inches, QVGA resolution and 16 million colors. The colors are saturated and realistic, and the display is bright with good contrast. Below it is the main numeric and navigation keyboard. It is absolutely flat, and the keys are big but are not very easy to use, as pressing them is hard. Running on Symbian 9.2, the N76 is very similar to other Nokia smartphones, and especially the N95, which has exactly the same software version. Here you also find indicator for the opened applications, but the menu can now be previewed in horseshoe or V-shaped 3D view. It is easy to manage the phone book, which can be searched fast. Adding a contact, you have numerous fields available. The organizer consists of the standard calendar, calculator and alarms. There are no changes in the messaging on the internet browser capabilities. We like that the music player is the same as on the N95, which has more comfortable interface than previous versions. You can play the music to the phone speaker, which sounds okay, but it's not very powerful. Plug your standard headphones in the 3.5mm stereo jack or A2DP Bluetooth ones to enjoy the music. The camera starts very fast and shows you interface as the one of N95, with a lot of options. Lacking autofocus and only 2 megapixels in resolution, it is not the best on the market, but does its job. Its main problem is the unrealistic colors and the underexposed images. We were surprised when we tested the phone's signal reception. Untypical for Nokia, it was below the average. On the other hand, the volume quality is excellent. The sound is clear and realistic in both directions, and the only weak side is the incoming volume strength, which is just normal, not strong. The N76 does what it's intended to do. It's slim, sexy, and it's a smartphone. It is a multimedia device but is dedicated to music, and so features standard stereo jack. The camera is not that good, but it comes just as an extra. If you like the look of the N76, it is worth getting, because its functionality is of a typical smartphone, but untypically it acts extremely fast with excellent music player.